where Zoom puts my recordings, and it's going weird. Like they were saving them on my computer. It was going straight to my computer. Then it started going to the cloud. And now I don't know where it is.
So when you post them for the team, where are they posted?
They'll be in the Progress Over Perfection group. Speaking of that, I need to put the call in there. Did I put that in there this morning? I have so many places to put things, I forget. But I'll post this one pretty quickly because when it saves to the cloud, I think it's quicker. Maybe not though, actually. I might need to put it in my actual like computer cloud, like my computer, not the cloud. It's confusing. It's confusing. There's a lot going on in there. Zoom is not very user-friendly in the back office. It's kind of confusing. It's not like you can go in and click save to my things. It's like all over, you're searching all these tabs. So what I was going to do was a branding training and walk through the whole branding process on Canva. So showing people sort of how to use Canva and also how to brand. We do not have to do that. We can do anything. We can do my vision for the Thursday calls is generally going to be answering questions and helping people, coaching people through, like live coaching. I have a problem. What do I do? I have a problem. What do I do? But in the event that we don't have a problem, I will either resort to some other training or just do a Q&A if people have questions or whatever.
So I have a quick Canva problem.
Okay.
You probably don't use Canva on your phone.
I do sometimes.
Okay, and I don't know if you use your phone, Cindy. When you send out a template that we should then open in Canva and replace your name with our name, your ad,
yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't ever get the text thing to come up. And so I don't know if it's the way it's working on my phone, but like I go through so many shenanigans. I end up putting a new text box in, trying to make a background, hiding it over yours. Only once I could do it the right way. And now I'm like, I don't even know how I did it that once where I could backspace and put mine in. Like, I don't know why I'm so handicapped.
I feel like sometimes, Canva's not super straightforward. Like it's a little confusing because in one area doing something will work. And then in another area, it won't. And it gets jumbled in there. So how about what I'll do is I'll just stop branding them and people can put theirs on there. Or if they don't want to brand it or mess with it, they don't have to, right? They can just leave it as is and post it that way. So that's what I'll do going forward. It is harder.
It's just me that has a problem though. Maybe I'm the only challenged person. So
yeah, I haven't heard.
No, you're not. I'm challenged too.
Okay. Well, how about we walk through how to do that?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let's walk through how to do that. So let me share my screen. Okay. So perfect. I'm already on Instagram. Go away. I'm going to move this. Okay, so let's get to our team page. We have a Canva, how to use Canva template guide already here.
Oh, okay. I can go look at that.
But I'll walk you through it. That is somebody else. That's not me. That's a YouTube video that I pulled, but let's walk through it together and I'll post this as well. Because this is specific to our team. So you get your text and it's going to take you to whatever number, right?
Okay.
You can either right click and save the photo from here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't even get to this. Like,
well, this is not the phone. Let's go on the phone. Here we go. So this is what you should see.
Right.
Right. Okay. So your options here are right click and save this. But on your phone, it's just hold it down. Press down. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
You open it, you put your finger on the photo
Mm-hmm.
and you hold your finger down and it should just save to your photos. Let me test it on my own phone while we're doing this so that I can see if it works.
Yeah, it saves to photos that I got.
Did it work?
this is the easy part. It's to go to Canva.
Okay, so now now here's the thing. If you've saved it to photos, you don't need to go to Canva unless you're gonna brand it.
I see.
Oh,
Because now it's in your pictures, so you can just go post it.
But if you wanted to change
But if you
the
want to
ad,
brand it, so you click on the link,
uh-huh,
it's gonna say, use this. Joni has shared this with you. Ready? Use template.
yes.
Gonna open a new window in Canva. And it's actually all of them, right? Because I have put them all in one place.
Yes.
And
But
each one-
Joni, is this on an iPhone also?
No, this is just my computer,
Okay.
but it's an iPhone when you, or however what you saw was an iPhone or was just a cell phone in general. That's like
Okay.
what it would look like on any phone. Move this out of the way. So then if you wanted to brand this, you'd click on it,
Okay.
right? Now on the phone, you'd go to the bottom, there's a plus sign, right? You see the plus sign down there?
yes.
You're gonna click the plus. I'm gonna try to get my phone open and do it live on one. Oh,
Oh, I
it's
see
here.
it.
So here it is. Nope, it's not loading. So here it is, right?
Okay.
Now you would click the plus and it's going to pop up all these options. Now you don't want this, so you're just going to slide this down out of the way. It's hard for me to do because I can't see.
Okay.
Once you slide that down, then you see what you can do here. So you just click text and it's going to open up some text possibilities. Now I have my text branded, so they're already set there. So I don't have to search for the font I'm going to use. Because
That was the problem to get that text thing. Thank you.
Okay. So then you would click that and it'll put a text box on the photo. See there?
Yep.
See how it put it there?
Yes.
If you want a background behind it, okay, you're going to click your plus. If you wanted to do a box, click your plus. You're going to go to elements.
Okay.
Okay. And then you're going to search square. See what you come up with? Okay. So you're going to click this one. It's just a plain square.
Okay.
Hello. It'll put it on there, right? It's just going to pick some random color. Now you can change the size of the box by pulling this white up and down. See this?
Yes.
Wow.
Make it what size you want. And then you grab it, pull it down, pull it over. So it's like off the sheet a little bit, or off the photo, I should say, right? Now you can take your text box. Mine is right here. You can't see it because the text is really fine and in gray, but then you take your text box and you just, oh, I didn't mean to turn it.
Genius. Genius.
So then you get your little text box and you just drag it over there with your finger and you just drop it in there. It's crooked because I accidentally spit.
Wow.
Genius.
So now,
Cool.
now you've got your box and your name. Oops. And then you download it. You go to download it. You see the arrow here.
Yep.
You click that. Why is that working? Okay, you click that and you'll get these options, bunch of options here, right? So you're just going to click download. It's the first one and it'll ask you what you want, how you want to download it. It's going to default to MP4 video. You don't want that though. You want to do a PNG. So you'll click PNG. It'll warn you, hey, if you have a video, it's not going to play. Now you're going to click this down arrow. This down arrow is going to allow you to select which page you want to save, whichever ones. If you want to save them all or just one, we're just going to do the one. So we check mark the one. There, it's check marked. And then we just click download. And it downloads. And then it's in your phone. And then it's in your camera roll. Then you go to your camera roll, you post from there. So that is how you do that.
Okay.
So let's do a.
That was so easy compared to all the shenanigans I went through.
Okay, let's walk through how to do branding on Instagram or on Canva, because I'm doing some branding right now for my human design work. So I wanted to show you all. Let's see, where did that go? Is it over here? Is it here? Yes. Okay, close that. So I'm creating a website for my human design products or my human design stuff. So I've created this as a color palette, but I wanted to show people how you can find your colors. So we're going to go to, it's called Cool Ors, like colors, but .co. It's free. Use it for free. If you pay, it's not very expensive, and you get some really good, get some really excellent options and tools. I think it's $36 a year. So let's do this. Let's explore palettes. So let's talk about colors for a minute. When you're branding, you're branding your colors, right? That speaks to your personality. That's what branding is, right? Branding is you putting, it's you creating, creating an image that people see and associate with you. So it's fun to just explore and see what they have, right? And if any of it goes yes to you, then you grab it and you can use it. Now, what's really cool about these is if you find a color that you like, even if you don't like the whole color or the whole scheme, you can grab the one that you like. So let's say we want to build on this yellow. Can you see this okay? It's okay, right? Okay, so if we click this, the check mark, I've copied that code in, it's copied into my clipboard. So now watch what we're going to do. We're going to make a palette. All right. So it's going to give me something, right? It's going to feed me something. I didn't enter this. We want to add a color. So I'm going to put the color that I just selected in there. Okay. Now, what we do is we love this color. We want to find some more. So we lock it in and we hit the space bar to get some new colors, right? And we keep doing that. And the website algorithm will feed us what's suitable that goes with this color. So I like this pink, so I'm going to save that. And I'm going to space bar again and see what happens. Sometimes the colors are absolutely bananas. Sometimes they're really beautiful. I like this green. Let's save that, move it over. And you'll see when you do that, how it changes. You see there's this dark value. They keep popping a dark value in there. And then they're like, well, you don't like dark values. Let's try light, right? So you just, every time you hit the space bar, you get a new option. And if you find one, let's say, I don't like any of these. Holy cow. If you find one, let's say you like this one and you want to get rid of this one. You're like, I want to replace that one. You can lock that in and then press it again and see what happens. This is actually the turquoise I use on my site, the 4C. So now what happens if we lock this? Now what are we going to get? Right? So however you build your color palette, when you've got it in what you like, you're going to go into your Canva. Now, I think this is a pro feature, but let me tell you, Canva is only $12 a month and it is 120%. Yes, it's free. I'm sorry, Mackenzie. I just saw your question right now. It is a free app, but the $12.99 that it costs is worth every freaking penny. And if you cannot afford the $12.99, let me know because I can add you to my account and you can use some of my stuff. I can add you to my team because I have a team. But what you do is you go down to your brand kit and you can see I have a bunch. So this was my original Modair. This is for my breathwork practice here in Austin. This is for a podcast Kelsey and I used to do. And this is my coaching colors for my coaching page. And then this was one I was using and abandoned because I decided I didn't like it. So when you go in here, you can add and discover palettes, right? So add a palette. Remember, we remember we copied that number, right? Now, when you click the plus sign to add a palette, it's just going to give you a random color. It's not, doesn't make any sense. But if we wanted that yellow, we put that in there. Now, Canva does a little bit what the Coolers website does, because when you press this to add another color, it's going to give you one that works with it, right? The whole idea of creating a color palette is the colors being compatible. On like who decides that? It has to do with where the colors are on the wheel, on the color wheel. There's like triadics. Oh, we don't have to go into the whole art thing of it, but it's like triadics and all these different placements. So it will create the colors that go together for visual appeal, I guess, or also maybe the human brain, who knows. But if we add these in, you know, just keep going. I'm gonna grab this one now. And we'll go down. Wait, oh, that was already there. We're gonna go here, oops, and we'll add it here. That purple's weird. Okay, so now we have this new palette. Now we can title this, and let's title this tester. Okay, you can reorder the palettes here. You can move them around. You can give them to another brand kit as well. Right, now fonts, let's talk about, so that's your colors. Pick your colors, get them in there. You want 5 at least, 6 is better. I think I put 6, good gracious. Here it is. So here's the page that I linked you to last week. And I'll link it again. But this is the branding planner template. So I had already put these colors that I chose in here. So it's quite easy to grab the code, click on the color. You'll see the code pop up there, CFF9. And you would go, you know, however you copy. On my Mac, it's Command C. And then go into here, right? You would take this out, put the new number in. It's actually the same color, so it doesn't matter. Go up here, click on this, put the new color in, except not there. That's the wrong thing. So click on your circle and then go and put the color you copied in. It's the same color in this case, but we could change it, right? Here, I'll put it where I have to change it. So now I can Command V that one. All right. So now, you know, once you've done this, you've defined your color palette, right? You've got your colors. You pick your fonts. Let's talk a little bit about fonts. Canva has tons of really nice fonts that are free and some that are included with your pro, if you're a pro. There are lots in here, and I'm sure you can find something that you like. But in the event that you can't, Creative Market is a wonderful resource, and so is Etsy. So let's browse this for a minute. Now, these fonts you have to pay for. I pay for my fonts, and the reason that I do is because I want to own them, essentially. Right? When you buy them, you can buy them with a commercial license, which means you can use them and they're yours. Right? So that's your font. That's you. But there's a lot of really nice ones here, and you can search by categories. So like if we were looking for a script, let's, here's a bunch of script fonts. Now, the cool thing about this is you can type what you want it to say up here. And it will fill it out for you. So you can see what it looks like. So you can test it out, right? You can see, oh, I like that. Oh, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. So on my website, the first words are healing through. So those are the words I want to see in script. So I could scroll through here and go, nope, 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 nope. No, I like that one. Nope, 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 right? Until you find something you really like that resonates with you. Let's just say it's this one. You click on it and you can come here and then you can purchase it for 20 bucks. Now it's your font. You can use it however you want. Now, once you've purchased a font, you download it. It goes into your computer's hard drive, right? It's just sitting in there. I just bought 2 on Etsy. I'll show you. Did I buy this bundle? Maybe not. No, I didn't. So I bought this one called Mango, and I bought this one called Saturday. They were both really inexpensive. They were only like $3 or $4 or something a piece. I almost bought this one, but then didn't at the last. I don't know why I didn't, because I do like it a lot. But it has mango in it, and mango is the one I ended up using. So once you've figured out what you want for fonts, if you purchase fonts, or you can also go to a website called DaFont, DA Font. These are all free. It's a little bit more complicated to download, but they're free, and you can also search. Same thing. You can search by script. You can search, whatever. And
Do they
don't
allow
cost
you
anything.
to
You just
write
download.
your own writing and that become your font?
Yes. So you would download this if you wanted this one. Let's say we want boosted signature.
Mhm.
Download it. It's free. It's gonna download as a zip file on your computer. If you're on your phone, you'll have to use a program to unzip the file. The app
Okay.
is called iZip, but
Mhm.
on your computer, you can just click it and it will automatically do it. So
Okay.
here it is. It opened here, right? Now, if I want to
Mhm.
add this into my branding, I can go into uploaded fonts. Where's my finder? It disappeared. There we go. I see it here, right? I can do this, drag and drop. Oh, that didn't work. Upload. Click it. Boom. Acknowledge that it's yours. They make you do that for copyright, right? Let's go. You got it. And now it's here. Now it takes a little bit to sync, so I wouldn't probably be able to find it in here immediately, but once you do, it's great. Now let's talk about logos for a minute. So this is the first, I was just playing around trying to figure out fonts, but I want to show you how this works when you're creating a logo. We haven't created a logo yet. I guess I closed the logos I had open. I did have a logo page open. So here it is. You can search in the templates. You can search, let's search Bohemian logo and see what we get, right? We get some pretty shapes. We get some sun. This is cute. So the really cool thing about this is once you've typed your information in, well, these are some that I saved already. Once you type your information in, it will fill it in for you. So you watch what happens when I push this up. Oh no, it didn't work on this one, of course. But I would put, words there. Let's keep looking. So when you're making your, when you're making a logo, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can just be your initials and a pretty thing, a pretty butterfly or nothing. Like if you like this, you can just put your name here. You can just go, boom, right? Whatever you like, whatever you find. There's a lot of different ways to search, and you don't have to use these, but there are so many really, really good ones that make your life really easy if you do want to create a logo. Now I'm going to do an initial logo. So this is designed for using 2 letters or 1 or 2 letters. There's so many different ways that you can search. This is kind of a fun one because you could put, your name, and in the center you could put a word, or you could put a picture or something even. We kind of get the idea. So let's say I wanted to use this one. It says JC, right? So let's say I'm going to HD for human design. Okay. Now I don't like this font, so I'm going to go find a different font. I want to use my branded font. Now my branded font will show up here, right down here. See this? Human design. If you want to change it to another package, to another one of your brands, you just click the down arrow and you'll see them all the fonts included. So I'm going to put mango in here, even though I know I'm probably not going to like it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do lowercase. Okay. Is it not going to let me do lowercase? It must be locked in. Yeah, there we go. This is how you make things permanently uppercase, by the way. It's under these 3 dots, and then it just does all uppercase. I guess I have to do it there too. Every font box has its own command. So every
Okay.
time you do a new one. So here we go. So I have H and I have D. I'm going to change this to my font. It's too small. There's 2 ways to make it bigger. Up here by
Okay.
increasing. That's slow. This is much faster. Grab this, pull.
Oh,
Okay. Recenter.
mhm.
The purple lines, these pink lines that you see, are a guide to tell you your alignment. And it's different every time. Like it will show you an alignment with other letters. It will show you an alignment with the center of the page. It
Yes.
just depends on where you are and what you're doing. And see how they all change when you move it. That's showing you what you're aligned with, right? So let's see what D was. So this is 119. See here? Let's make it 120 even. So let's change this one to 120. So they're the same size.
Right.
Now, in your styles, you have your branding, right? We have all these that we made. The first one, the untitled palette that I don't have a name for, and this tester. So if you press this, it's going to change the colors for you. And it's going to do that every time you press it. So and continue to do it over and over. It will repeat the same colors. You don't like that? Let's go to this one. What happened? Ooh, pink and black, white and black, orange and black. So the nice thing about this is it creates the contrast for you. So you don't have to worry about people being able to see it, because the way the algorithm, the way that it works, it won't create something that isn't,
That can't see.
it doesn't make sense, right? That doesn't make sense color wise. So if you find one that you like, but you don't like the center, for example, like you like this, but you don't really love this color and you would rather it be pink, which is not going to work, or white, right? You can easily change it by clicking on the font or the letter or the word, and then just going up here to the little A and picking any color you want, right? So let's look for some more. Let's see what else we've got in here. So that's minimalist. Let's do, geez Louise, I can't type. So I put in feminine logo. So let's find one that's pretty, that has enough space for words. Okay, this one's really cute. Let's do this. So in this case, I'm not doing my name, right? So I would write human design. First, I would put a space. And because it's healing through, I would go like this. I would move this down. I would move this up. I would move this under. Now I'm going to change this font to my brand, right? Again, the fonts vary in size. So the same number in one might be a tiny one in the other. I like to make these boxes the size of the font so that they're not taking up a lot of space, because when you go to click something, if it's in the way, it'll click that instead, you know, if it's even close to it. So, and again, increasing your size there, right? Now let's go back to our styles. Let's see about a color, see what it does for us. Some choices there, right? So again, lots of choices, lots of options. Let's do this one. You can click any of these. You can click through to another, you know, again, you can click up here and switch to another brand. Let's go back to our search. Oops. I'm trying to keep my finger from bleeding. Why did it do that? Oh, because it's elements. I went in the wrong spot. Okay, so there's lots of options. There's so many things you can do, right? So you can search all day. I wouldn't spend all day on it, but you certainly could. So I think I've already downloaded. I like this. This is just kind of cute, I thought. I'm going to make that color. But I did already download the picture I have of me, I think. So let's go see. I think I downloaded it. So you're ready to add a logo. You're going to click that and find it. Here it is right here. So that's one logo. It's not uploading. It's my internet. But once you have your logos in here, when you go into your styles section, sorry, not that. You can scroll down and you can grab all the logos that you've created for whatever thing. Let's look at a different one. So here's my personal, all these are all my logos that I've made. Right. So it saves them all. So if you want to pop your logo in, say I wanted to put it on the bottom of this picture, right? Boom. Now it's there. Right. So that is another useful tool if you would like to use your logo in, I don't know why it didn't upload. I guess it just didn't do it, period.
Because you didn't hit open in the bottom?
No, I did. I did hit open the bottom. It's going to upload 7 times now. Watch. So once you can create your logos, you pop them in there. Now, once you have it, once you have your kind of your logo, I keep losing my place. You want to put it here, right? So when you need to add a picture from in your computer or your phone, you go to uploads, you upload media, and then you go find it. Here it is in my downloads, right?
Mhm.
It has, see, it's uploading it here. Now it will always be here. Once you've uploaded it, it's always here. You just have to scroll for it, right? For all things I've uploaded, but you just have to scroll down. So if I want to put that in there, it's gonna go straight to the center. It's gonna be huge, right? So we're gonna make it smaller. We're just gonna make it fit in this box right here. Okay, a little smaller than that, probably. That fits. Okay, now let's do this. Let's grab one of these. Whoops. Let's grab one of the logos in the in my coaching. So if I wanted to use these, right, any of this sort of style, and it doesn't have to have my name on it, but let's say I want to do this and I just want it, you know what? It's not going to let me edit it. I'm wrong. Sorry. That's already set. So it's not going to let you edit it in there. Unfortunately, I forgot about that because it's been downloaded and uploaded. So it's not going to let you edit there. But wherever you make your logos, like in here, you can download it and then upload it over there. So let's just download. We'll just download this one. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to download. So when you want to download something, again, on your computer, it's here. On your phone, it's very similar. It's going to auto download everything. So you have to go and select which one you want, or you get them all. And do PNG, always PNG, unless it's moving. If it's moving, you want to do MP4. If it's a movie or like a GIF, but otherwise do PNG. It's going to download here. I don't need a business card, but thank you for thinking of me. Back to our branding planner, back to upload. We're going to find the media. Where to go? Here it is. We're going to upload that. That was pretty quick. Now we're going to pop her in over here. So we're pretending she's my other logo right now. Right. Now let's go. Let's see what we can find. Where is that? I keep losing my place. Back to initial logos and find one we like. I don't really like that one. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of the page. If you click this button here, it duplicates this. If you click this button, it just adds a page with color. The other one duplicates. It'll make the same exact page. Okay, let's use this one. We'll just use this one. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to type HD, period. I'm going to type healing through. I'm going to move that. I'm going to move this up here. Oops, I moved it too far. Did I lose it? Shoot. Well, that's good. I lost it. If you move it too far over the left, you lose it, or to the right, you lose it. But if you're careful, So we'll just add a text box. We're gonna go to text. We're gonna add a heading. The size of this you set in your brand kit.
Thank you.
See here? You pick the size when you add it. So the default size for this font right now is 48, but that's pretty small. So I'm going to change it to 64. And then when I put it in there, I keep losing my place, man. Here we go. It'll come in next time I add one. Once it figures it out, it'll come in as 64. Let's see if it works. Nope, not yet. So we'll just type HD and we'll increase the size. Drag it. Sometimes if it won't move, like if you're trying to drag it when it's like this, you need to get out of it and then come back in, and then you can move it. If you can't see this behind, you can't click it because this is in the way. You can move it to the backward. Now, unclick, and you'll be able to click this one. So now this one's in front, and it's a little crooked, so I'm going to straighten it out. See the purple line? That solid purple line says centered. Let's go back to our styles, and we'll give it some color. Somebody say stop when they see one they like.
They're actually all pretty. I don't know how you don't save one of each.
You can. I did it with my other one. I saved quite a few because I simply couldn't decide.
I like that.
I like that one too. Let's go backwards. If you want to go backwards and undo the thing you just did, arrow, boom, backwards. The only thing I don't like about this one is I don't like this font right now. So I'm going to go to I like to use Glacial Indifference and Josephine Sands. They're both really nice, very easy to read fonts. So we're going to download this, just number 11, not all of them. PNG again. Let's go back over to our brand page. Oh, you know what? This should be round. See how this is a round one? See how this is rounded?
Yes.
Watch this. So when you want to put one of these, I'm going to delete it so we can do it together. You go to Elements. You'll see all the stuff you've recently used, but scroll down, keep going, and you're going to find Frames.
Wow.
Frames has all these different shapes, all of these different styles, all of these, goofy things, weird triangles and what have you, donuts, and it even has letters. If you go down far enough, you get the alphabet. But you can also search, like if you wanted to search for H, you can just type H and it'll show you all the H's. And if you want a square, you can search for a square. Right? And if you want a circle, there you go. Look at all these options you have.
Mm-hmm.
Fun, right? Okay, so let's get just a plain circle. That's all we need. We're going to drag it up here. We're going to use our corner thingy to shrink it.
Mm-hmm.
Put her back in the middle. We're going to take this lady and put her in here. See how that worked?
Oh, cool.
You slide her over. Now, if you don't like where it's placed, here's what you do. Double click, and it's going to let you edit the photo. So you can change the size of the photo and recenter it in the circle,
Right.
making it look however you like, right? However big or small. And then when you come out, there you go. I'm going to move this. It's in the way.
Wow.
Now let's upload the one we just downloaded. I'm going to grab it. It's here, right? We'll grab it. It's going to upload. We're going to put it here in our third logo spot. Okay. Now we've already picked our fonts, but what I do here is I write the font name and then I write what it is. So this is what I use for headers. This is what I use for titles. This is what I use for bodies. Now, element keywords. So elements are the things you would search here. So let's say, I'm going to say celestial because a lot of it has to do with like space. So look at that. I like these. So then what I would do is I would grab a text box and just write over here. The element keyword is celestial. Because now what I can do is, let's say I have if I had an assistant, for example, I could give her this branding kit And I could tell her, you're going to search the word celestial when you're looking for graphics, right? You're going to search astrology. Yes. So we can copy when you click on this on the phone, it's on the bottom. On here, it's at the top. You can just copy it there like that. Then you can grab it and change the words. Okay. So we've done that. And then we'll say Bohemian. Okay. Now, photo keywords. So what kind of things are we looking for in photos? Well, let's see. Let's do when you search, it will just show you a little bit of everything. If you want to specify, you can go under photos and it will give you just photos. You can go to graphics and it will give you just graphics. You can go under videos and it will give you just videos, right? So that kind of narrows it down. So if we like this one, we'll pull it in here. Oh, I like these. Here's another one. It's a lighthouse. Cute. These aren't really photos, but you get the idea. I like that better than the palm tree. Here's another trick. If you find something that you like, do you see these 3 dots? Click on the dot. Here's what you've got. You've got who made it, right? You've got some of the words that they used, that they detailed it with, or they put keywords on it. So these are words that you could then go and search and find more of, right? You can star it, which will save it down here in your stars, and right here. And the other thing you can do is you can see what this person has drawn by clicking on that. So now we can see all their graphics, which means if you like their style, right? If you like what they draw and how it looks, you can save them as an artist so that you can grab it whenever you want. You can go into their page and you can see what they've got and you can go, oh yeah, I like that. Let's see.
Might have missed it. How did you save that artist?
So what you do is you go, let me go backwards. Actually, it'll still work. Maybe. Okay, let's do this. We'll X this out and we're going to search line drawing. Okay, so here's some line drawings. Simple drawing art. I want a graphic, not a photo right now. So I'm going to search for a graphic that I like. Let's say line drawing space. Oh, that's not it. Man. Okay. I don't like these either. Well, that one's cute. Sometimes you got to scroll a little bit. Tarot cards. Oh, there's a cat. Okay, let's say this one. Let's say that we're going to do the eyeball. There it is. Oh, well, actually, I can teach you something else in just a minute, but let's show you how to do this first. So you like this art. There's 3 dots. There's actually 2 ways that they help you here. They give you magic recommendations, which means these are things that go with this. If you like this, you might like this, right? If you like it, the 3 dots will pop up the description, the keywords associated with it, who made it, a place for you to star it, a place for you to see more like it. So you can click on it, it'll show you other artists. But if you wanted to see this artist's work in particular, because you like the way she draws, you can click on her and it will show you everything she's drawn. Or he. Right? Oh, look at that cute plant. It's got a smiley face. That's cute. Right. Oh, there's another one. Oh, it's a tomato. Right? This is cute. She's cute. She's good. She's artsy. She's cute. So, I mean, these people are just people, right? They're not like, you know, it's not the computer, it's a person. So you can be like, okay, well, shoot, I like her. I think I want to save her stuff. So you can start, you know, saving some of her artwork perhaps. But then, you know, you could even save her name if you wanted. That's the brand name. It's just a code, and you could put that here because you could search it again, or you can save any of the things they've drawn, right? Just same thing. Go to those three dots, scroll down and star it.
And so when you
So-
star it, it saves the graphic plus the artist name, so you can always go find.
Yeah, because you can always go and do this in the star.
Yep,
So you
okay.
can see again, right?
Okay.
Now, let me show you something else that's really cool. So let's say you download something like this, right? You can see the colors here. See
Yep.
these colors. So if you liked this artwork, but you didn't like the colors, let's say, you're like, I don't do purple. This ain't my brand. What are you doing? Oh, no, don't do that. I didn't mean to do that. You can go here. Let's say the purple, you want to change to blue, aqua. If you want to change this dark color to orange or purple or this color. This mustard, you're not a fan, you want to make it darker. There you go. There you go. Now, a warning or a word of caution, I should say. Not every piece of art will do that. Some of them will, most of them will, but a lot of them also won't. Things like this usually don't, because this is an image, right? You're not going to change all of these colors, but if it's a line drawing, you're quite often able to change the colors.
Yeah.
And that's a nice feature too, because you can brand it. It doesn't work with everything, but let's say you wanted to put an arrow on a graphic, right? Here's your arrow. And it's going to allow you to make that arrow whatever color you want. But not everyone will do that. Some of them won't. Okay, so photo keywords. So we're going to say, I'm going to look for galaxy. And I'm going to look for graphics. I'm going to look for photos. I mean, right? Oh, here we go. Galaxy. That's kind of cool and spacey. Okay, so I'm going to Command C over here, Command V. I'm going to drag it. I'm going to say galaxy. Right? We won't continue to do that, but that's how you do that. So what photos would you use for inspiration? Let's do beach sunset. I love this picture. So I'm going to put this down here. This is my inspiration, right? And I'm going to type beach sunset. Sunset also. Beach sunset. Okay. So now I've got this. Now, let's talk about moving things. So you can reposition things by clicking here to position. See how the eyeballs behind the ocean? Forward will bring it on top. Same here. Moving this back would put it behind that. Right? So you're able to shift and put things where you want them. Now, here's another fun feature of Canva. This photo, right? If you click not edit image, you can't be on the photo. If you're clicked on the photo, it thinks you want to edit it. But if you're not, if you just click on the main page and you click your color button and you scroll down, you'll find something amazing.
Nice.
Canva has taken every photo that's in this file and turned it into a palette.
That is so cool.
So this is the palette of the sunset right here. So if I really loved that and I wanted to base a whole site around that picture, I could just make all those. Boom, done. You can upload any photograph from your camera roll and do that with it. See, it even did it with me. It's got my clothes and what have you in there. Right? So that is a really valuable thing to have. Now, let me show you another little trick. I'm just going to add a plain white page to do this because this is useful. I'm going to make the background of this color, and I'm going to make it a little smaller. Okay. Now, in my uploads, you already know I've got tons of stuff in here. Why is it not showing? Oh, that's because of this line. Okay, so I can scroll. I'm going to find a picture. I'm going to find that picture of myself somewhere in here. It's in here somewhere. Here it is. There's me, purple hair. Fun trick Canva has. Click on the picture, edit image, background remover. Watch the magic. This is incredible. I used to have to do this with a tiny little trace thing, and it wasn't even good. Look at that.
Wow.
Background's gone, right? So we're going to apply that. Now watch. What if I want to look like I'm floating on the page? I give myself a shadow. I can give myself an angled shadow. I can give myself a glow, right? Looks like I'm coming off the page at you. Lift. You can do this with text as well. I'm going to go back to nothing. Another thing that's in here is some fun mock-ups. So if you need like a picture of a phone to put something in, you can drag it into this space, just like we did with that other one. So I'm going to put this down here. I'm going to move myself down. And I'm going to show you how to do some text tricks. So we're going to add a heading. Oh, I'm in the coach one. That's why it's all different. Okay. So we're going to type in, let's just type in my name. Okay. So now you remember we changed colors here, right? Now, what if I want to make this pink? Okay, so now it's pink. Let's talk about some things you can do with your fonts. And this gives things a really polished professional look. So I keep calling Instagram, Canva offers all these options for your font, and also you can curve it, but I really only use these two and hollow occasionally. This is what Splice does. And Splice gives you an option to put another color. So it defaulted to this one, but I could put blue or white or whatever, right? Let's go up and do shadow. Shadow is my favorite. See how it's just very faint around it? You can change the transparency. See that, how it gets darker, lighter. You can offset it more or less to the right or, to the right or left. And you can also change the color. So you could shadow it in orange or in white or in light pink. You can keep it the same color. It doesn't matter. But that's a fun font trick because it just gives you sort of a polished look. This one's really tiny. I'm going to increase the size here to 100. Okay, now what if I wanted to curve this around my head? Effects, curve. Good gracious. See that little circle?
Yep.
That tells you how it's done. Now, if you don't like the curvature of it, you can go into effects. You can click the curve and you can go this way. You can go this way. Or you can go like that, right? You can do whatever you want. So I could put it all the way around my head, like a crown, right? So there's another fun effect with fonts. Let's see, what else can we do? What else can we talk about on this?
Did you make that font shadow as well?
I did. I've shadowed that font. It just takes about 2 seconds to do it. You can also, lift is a nice one too. It just kind of gives it a bit of a glow.
Mm-hmm.
See how it's got just a bit of a glow, and you can intensify that as well if you want to make it a little bit more. Neon is kind of crazy looking, but can be kind of fun depending. Whoa, hello. Let's do this. What if we did this? And then we made it a little less curved, moved it up, made it more curved. These are there's just so many tools to help you do things. It's just really useful. And it, you know, people used to have to do Adobe and Photoshop and have to know so many things, and you really don't now. It just is so easy. See this rainbow?
Yes.
This is going to give me the option to change colors. Orange, no. White, no. No, no. Wow, wait, let's do yellow. There we go. Right? So just very simple. Really, really, really simple. If you want to hold, let's say you have something like, let's create a box real quick. I'm gonna make a box. This is just a plain box. You can make it any color. You can change the size. So I'm gonna make it about the size of my name. Nope, it keeps clicking on the name. I'm gonna move it up behind my name. I'm gonna change the color. Nope, nope, that hurts my eyes. Wow, that was weird. Let's try white. Nope, that's too bright. Nope, nope. I don't really like any of these, but it's okay. We're just gonna pick one and go with it for the sake of the illustration. Okay, so how about that? Let's do that. Okay, so now you've got name, right, over box. What you can do now is you can click the box, shift, click your name, hold down the shift key, click your name. On the phone, when you do this, if you click and hold down on an item, it says on the bottom, group. And then what you can do is you can group them. Now these are stuck together.
Perfect.
So they're not going to come apart when you need to move it, which is really useful when you have a lot of small details. Anytime you have any small details, because you don't want to have to be moving things around. So there's that feature. You can also lock a page so that no changes can be made to it unless you unlock it. So if you did that, let's say you were going to apply your branding, but you wanted this page to stay the same. You don't want it to change. So you're going to keep it locked. You're going to unlock this one. And then you can apply your branding. And the other one won't change.
Nice.
Just this one will change. So you can decide, right? Let's do this. And you can lock and unlock at the click of a switch. So it's at the click of a button. So it's quite easy. So now we have what I would consider to be a pretty solid branding page. And what I would do with this is I would download this page. It's page 3, same thing, PNG. And I would save it on my desktop or in my photos. And then the other thing that I like to do is if you use this and you, let's say you're going to do, I'm going to unlock this and put this in here. And do this one. I'm going to do, I promise this is going to make sense in a minute. It looks nonsensical, but just give me a sec. Same, just dragging these over, putting them in here. Just copy and paste, copy and paste. Did we have a yellow already?
I don't think so.
Okay, let's do this light pink. We have that color.
You have a
That
mustard.
That ochre mustard. I love that color. It's one of my favorite colors. It didn't used to be. I used to be really resistant to any real warm anything because my mom always made me wear brown when I was a kid and I hated her for it. I was like, I hate brown. You know, brown and maroon and like all of these. This color is really pretty, actually. It goes well with this palette.
Very pretty.
Same one. Dang it. What did I do? Color is already, oh, let's do this.
Brown and the burgundy were the colors that Sears had in their cords every fall. So that's
Yes. Yes. Okay. So we've done these. We've got these 5.
Mhm.
Let me see here. Oh, look, you can explore here too. Nope, that's an image. Cancel. This is interesting too, because you can create a gradient of one color to the next. And gradients are really popular right now for some reason. Everybody's doing the gradient thing where photos, whoa,
That's
where photos, wow, this is for colorblind people. That's insane. That's amazing. I've never used that feature. That's really cool. But you can adjust like, oh, you know what? I actually want this to be woo, right?
yeah.
You can create a more saturated or less saturated palette. You can make it really bright, or make it dim. And
So
it just,
is it saving both or going from the top and then your new one will be
yes,
the bottom?
yeah, it's doing, what it's doing is it's taking the top and it's turning it into
Sure.
cooler, warmer, right? So we can cancel. Now, once we've got this done, we can export it. Wait, hold on. This is what I wanted to see. Does this go away? There we go. We can. Nice. So you can copy from here as well. This gives you all the codes you need, but in Canva, you only need the hex. So you don't need the rest. Now you can export this as an image. Okay. Now let's go to the next. So now this is exported, right? It's going to be here somewhere. Here it is. All right. Now check this out. It's going to tell me in a minute that I can send it to myself. There it is. Come on. Do it. Okay. So now it's on my phone. Can you see me at all?
Yeah, I see.
Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a minute so I can show you up close. So here it's saved to my phone now. So if I go into Instagram, this is a like super advanced technique, but it's really, really cool because let's say I was going to post a picture of my freaking cute cows.
Mhm.
Now watch, swipe up. Okay. Swipe up, go down. You're going to see a place where you can load photos from your phone. Click on that. Click this. Okay. Now watch this. I want to add text. Okay, I want to say something, but I want it to be my branded text. I want it to be my color. So I'm going to click on this color. And then I'm going to take the dropper button and I'm going to move it.
Okay.
And I pick which color I want. And now I'm going to type my cows. You can make these bigger
Mhm.
Nice.
Wow.
with your fingers. You can make them bigger. Same thing. You can make them smaller, move them around. You can remove that background by clicking just on it. And then this will take the background away.
Okay.
This will, wait, I must be adding a different one. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So you have to click on it and then you can change how it looks, right? You can remove the background entirely. So that's really nice because you can keep yourself a brand. Then when you're done and you put your words on, whatever you want, you just grab this and drop it in the garbage.
Drop it in the box.
Nice.
It's still in your phone. You're just removing it from Canva,
Nice.
Yes.
right? Now you've got your little thingamajigger. Now
Mhm.
let's say I was going to link to buy milk. You can buy milk from me. So cancel that. I'm going to put link. Have you done a link
Okay.
before, Cindy?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
good.
Yeah.
You know, you got, that's great. And then that's that. And then you post it and you're good to go, right?
Can you change the link to match your color palette or no?
It kind of does on its own, but let's see.
Because mine only comes out black or white or blue.
It'll come out whatever color. Also, if you don't have a photo that you want to do, you can hold down this color and you can move it around and just pick one you like. So I'm going to just pick one this time and I'm going to type my cows because I accidentally deleted it.
You know, I really want to see Dave though. Don't you have a chicken or rooster named Dave? Yeah, yeah.
Sure. Okay, so we're gonna link. And I'm gonna use my board's keyboard to
Okay.
link to my Modere site. I'm gonna customize the text to say, it says nothing to do with cows, but I'm not gonna post it.
Wait
Get
a
your
minute,
cow-
can you, I mean, this is so stupid a question. Can you go back? Because I always close it, go to Modere, copy my crazy thing, go back into Instagram,
Okay,
obviously.
so you need to get boards.
Okay,
Okay.
And I have a board already created for you for
okay,
hashtags. I'll show you how it works in a minute. So boards is just an app.
okay.
Once you download it, you can be on my team and I'll give you the link to the board. Now, let me go show you, I'll share my screen with you again and show you where that is and what it looks like. I did a short tutorial on how to use boards.
Is that on the website?
It's on the website. So let me open. Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
here's
open my
boards. There is a desktop version of it, which is nice because it's easier to edit. So this is my prospecting tab. So on boards, when you open your keyboard on your phone, you have to
Mhm.
set it in the keyboard settings in the settings part of your phone. But when you open the keyboard, you will see the board.
Oh, nice.
And then on the side, you can you can switch between. But the board that I just created for y'all is this one. It's called hashtags. And there's instructions in it of how to do it. But all of these are hashtags relative to our
Oh,
industry.
nice, nice.
And there's 4 sets of each kind.
So
So what you would
I
do
have gone into,
go ahead, Cindy.
I'm sorry, I've gone into college and evangelist and into boards and I can't find hashtags. So what am I doing wrong?
Let me share the link with you. You might just not have the link. You have to go through the link. I will send it to you in Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
So once you have, that's not that, geez, so many people in here talking, my gosh. So much talking. Okay, so I'm gonna send that to you, Cindy.
Thank you.
So once you click that link, it will open up your boards app if you have it on your phone. And I'm going to continue
do.
to create more of these. We're going to work on scripts. We're going to work on all the things. And there is a link to the board somewhere on the website, but that's how you use those. And open to suggestions about what people would like in there. But that when to use a board, you post whatever you're going to post in your feed, your picture, go through that and decide which thing fits it. Education, industry, whatever. Now the way that I created those hashtags, I used a formula to, it doesn't matter. You have to know the way Instagram works is you have to use hashtags that have a certain number. If you go too high, you get lost. If you go too low, you get lost. So I put them right in this window. So they should be, so they should be really effective. And all you have to do is just click BAP and then there it goes. And it's right in, put it in your first comment under your picture. You don't have to put it in your bio or in the caption. You can put it in the first comment. So your caption's not a mile long. Right. And so that just makes it that part just that much easier. And then, so I think I'm going to keep for right now, I'm going to keep trying to see if I can make the website work. Did you ever get it to work for you, Kelly?
No, I can't use the square something. It still says permissions, and I even tried on my computer, but as long as I can get Canva to work and I just capture the image or I go get it from College and Evangelist, I'll be fine.
Okay. The thing that I think happened is because I linked people straight to the site and not the membership portal, is they ended up registering for a Squarespace account, not a College and Evangelist account.
Right.
And so now it thinks that you are an editor.
Yes.
It thinks that you own the site, right? Or it thinks you're trying to, and it's telling you you can't do that because you don't have that permission. So the thing to do
once
is,
I was going to say, once I went to collegeandevangelist.com, it asked me to register again, and then I was able to
Okay,
Getting
good. Yeah. So that's what has to happen is you need to go to the College and Evangelist homepage, click the come on in to register for a College and Evangelist account, and then you'll be able to see everything that you
Yeah.
want to see, and probably some things you don't want to see, if we're being honest, because there's a lot of stuff in there. So it's a work in progress. I didn't have very much time to work on it today. I had a lot of appointments, but I did add a few things, and I'm going to keep adding. My next big project is to create the quiz that people can take when they join about their, how experienced they are. So I hope this was helpful. I'm going to save it. I'm going to put it on the website, and I'll drop it in the Progress Over Perfection group as well, so that you can rewatch if you need. But Canva is a super powerful tool. And because I'm giving you graphics with language and words and, images, photos and shapes, once you have colors that are yours, right? You decide you want to do maroon and green and blue, you can just put that in your branding and then click that button, and it'll reformulate the colors of the image. So it'll match you instead of me. And then you add your name, and now it's your graphic, and it's just as if you made it, right? Save it in your phone, and you can use it again and again because people don't remember. And it's just really efficient. It's efficient because you don't have to start from scratch, right? And once you get in the groove, then it's easy, right? Once you get, okay, all right, I know what I'm doing now. It gets easier and easier. And you can see how quick I am with it now. Like it's second nature to me because I've done it so much that it's quite easy for me to navigate now. So we stayed on 1 hour and 20. So I'm gonna close. I hope it helped, and I'll put it up. Like I said, I'll put it in the Progress Over Perfection. I'll put it in the website as well, in the back end. Do either of you have any business questions or issues?
No, I just want to ask if everybody's business dashboard is jacked up, or is it just mine?
Lots of people's is.
Mine is too.
Okay.
There's a problem. There's a problem. Everybody's having a problem. I don't look very much, and that's why I don't, because I just don't even want to feel that. I just like, whatever, it's fine. But yeah, they switched systems or something, and it just got wonky. It got weird. So hopefully they're fixing it. I know they're trying.
Very quick. I downloaded boards, enabled the keyboard.
Yes.
Is it the world that I'm
it's the world.
Okay.
Click on it.
Got it.
Do you see the boards? Let me send you the link to
Okay.
the hashtags.
All right. Thank you. Oh, I see hashtags. Woohoo. Well, other hashtags.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
I'm going to be up all night learning.
I'm just going to say, I think like for the next 25 hours straight, I'm going to be trying to create a brand.
So
looks
I will
fun.
link, I will post the video, and I will link the branding template in the video, so you can go download it and use it yourself, and create your own using that, sort of pre-done one, or, at least the mapped out.
Right.
And I would encourage you to do it because it's fun.
Yes.
It is fun. And I feel like it gives you a sense of empowerment in your business too, when you start to associate yourself with an overall image, because now you're not just a lady on the internet, you're a lady on the internet who's a businesswoman, and you have a look.
Yes.
And you have a mood, and people know what to expect when they come to your page. They're going to see a certain type of thing, and they're going to follow you because they like that. And we try to create really engaging content that people will want to come back for, which is why when I send you stuff, a lot of times it's graphics, or it's just things that start conversations, so that people will feel that value is being added, as opposed to, right, you should give before you take anything.
Thank you so much.
That way, when you post your product post, they're not like, because it's just 1 in 9, that you will only get 1 product post a week from me for that purpose, to keep people interested in you. But yeah, I think the branding thing is fun. Message me if you have any problems, and just play around with it. It is easier to do on your computer if you have a laptop, because of the movement.
This has been fabulous. Like truly.
I'm so glad. Yay. Okay, I'm going to go save the video and upload it.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joni.
All right.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.